All right. Shalom. All right, first and foremost, before I get started, I'm going to give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, rule well, teach well, being a great example to Israel, my dear elect. I want to say peace and blessing to the hope that look on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity, all right, that great song. This your brother in the bar just come with a quick lesson, all right, through the spirit of power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. As you see, the title of the lesson, we must go through the fire to be purified. All right, we must go through the fire to be purified. And the fire is the afflictions, the trials and tribulations that the Lord tests us. He put us through, man, to come out and to be holy, to be, of the flock, so to speak, man. So I'm gonna play this video as I'm going through the precepts. Actually, says smelling and refining fine gold dust. All right. So the Lord, like the scriptures say, all right, called us gold. All right. How did the gold become dim? You see, how did that gold become dim? All right, through Salaka. All right, through the disobedience. All right, or not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. All right, that's how that gold became dim. All right, but guess what? But through the fire, all right, guess what? The Lord our what purifying us, man. All right, all the hell that we catching upon the earth, all right, everything that we go through the day-to-day life is for a reason. All right, it's for a reason, man. The Lord is purifying us. The Lord is shaping us up. He is molding us, all right, to become this great leader. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say endure all things for the elect's sake. All right, because the Lord is molding us, man, to become kings, man. We're gonna really be judges on the earth. So the Lord have to purify us. The Lord have to take us through certain, rumbles and scuffles and things in that nature, because He molding us up, man, to be real kings. All right, I want to go into First Thessalonians. First Timothy. So like, I click on nothing. I just go up. It's First Timothy 4, and I start at 13. All right, it says, till I come, give attendance to reading and exhortation to doctrine. All right, till he come, to who come, to Yahweh shall come, give attendance to reading and exhortation to doctrine, man, which is what? This truth. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. What's the gift that's in thee? All right, the prophecy. All right, that's the gift. Having a knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's the gift within thee. All right, along with faith, because we understand that faith is the gift. All right, and everybody everybody don't have faith. All right, it said which was given thee, but by prophecy. All right, and the sure prophecy of that is what, like Jeremiah 1:5. All right, where it speaks about before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and I ordained thee a prophet. See, because it was prophesied for the Lord to raise up the elect. All right, it was prophesied that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's men was going to be chastised, was going to go through things, man, just like the prophets of old. All right, just like the prophets of old, man, they all caught hell, man. All right, departing from evil, making themselves a prey. So through the, like you see on that, through the fire, all right, as you see on the screen, but through the fire, the Lord is purifying us, making us perfect, man. All right, wanting nothing but the Spirit. With the land, it said, with the land on the hands of the presbytery or something like that. But when you go look at this word, matter of fact, I'm going to this word. And it says elders, a state of elders, bodies of elders, which is who? The elders of great millstone. All right, by the hands of their works. I mean, by the works of their hands, by coming out week in and week out, in season, out of season. All right, not selling out. All right, staying true to the doctrine, staying true to your high by Shema Shai. Look what happened, man. All right, look what happened. All right, the truth is still flourishing throughout the four corners of the earth. You see, you leave it up to the other Israelite camps. Man, you know what the truth will be at, man. So it's a meditate upon these things. So these things that we have to meditate upon. All right, counting the cost. All right, making sure, all right, that we in line with our spirit and how about Shema Shai. So we had to meditate on certain things, man. What if I do have to be on the guillotine? Or what if I do have to be in a forest or a wilderness? What if I do have to, you know what I'm saying, do certain things? You have to meditate on them things, and Lord willing, He give you the spirit. You pray for the spirit, all right, of endurance. All right, because one thing about it, we gonna be tested, we gonna be tried, man. All right. It says, give thyself work. I mean, so like give thyself wholly to them. All right. I mean, you gotta be open. All right. You gotta give yourself to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why I say to the best of your ability. All right, because certain times we be catching hell, we don't want to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody or things happening this way and things going this way, you know. But it said, give thyself wholly to them, man. So at the end of the day, lean not to your own understanding, but what the word that's written. All right, that's how you give yourself wholly to the law, statutes, commandments. That they property may appear to all. All right, and two on the backflip too. Uh, Giving yourself to the apostles, man. All right, because the apostle had the 100% truth. So the property may appear to all that what the apostles, the great millstone, the leaders of Israel today are the true leaders, man. All right, then when you go into what they Isaiah, when it speaks about he will give you pastor according to your heart, that will feed you. They're the apostles, man. All right, they feeding us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, they're not holding back. They're not sugarcoating. You see that? So it's gonna be made property, befitting Salaka, may appear to all Salaka. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. You see, continue what in them, continue what you've been taught. You see, that's how we know a lot of the Israelite camps, you know, took their bag. All right, because what they have been taught, they didn't cash behind their back. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. You see that? So we're gonna have to go through these things. That's part of the purification process, man. All right, us going through hell. All right, us having to choose. All right, the brotherhood over family, the brotherhood over you know what I'm saying, how about Shema Shah over your job, you know? That's part of the what? Purification. You see? Because which is second Maccabees. I'm gonna have to go to the other one. Let me see. Yeah, I got it on here. All right, the second Maccabees 7 and 32. All right, and it says, "For we suffer because of our sins." All right, suffering. All right, going to what? Catching hell. But what? Because of what? We went off. All right, we went off. And it says, "And through the living Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, be angry with us for what? For a little while." All right, for a little while, for our chastising and correction. You see, that's why it's saying Baruch. Uh, 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 um, we said, um, man, well, let me grab it right quick. Because it said he sold us not to the nation for our destruction. For what we moved the most high to wrath. That's right. That's it. We moved the most high to wrath, man. Okay. So for what? Our chastising and correction. All right. Yet shall he be one. I mean, so like, yet shall he be at one again with his servant. You see that? And that's part of it. All right, catching hell. All right, to be correct, going through the fire to be purified, made holy. For what? We can come to the Father and whole again, man. You see that? That's what it's about. All right. And let me grab Michael's 7 and 9. Micah 7 and 9, and it says, Salaki. And it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh. What's his indignation? His righteous anger. You got to bear that. All right. Remember what the Lord is doing. He's purifying us. So we got to bear our cross. You see? Of the Lord Yahweh, because what? I have sinned against him. You see? Until he please my cause and execute judgment for me. You see that? He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. His righteousness. And what is his righteousness, man? The truth. See, this is what we're going to behold, man. All right. How? All right. Our conduct, the way we teach, the way we carry ourselves. You see, that's upholding his righteousness, man. The way we speak, the way we treat brothers, that's upholding the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because the truth is the light, man. And let me grab that real quick. Because how the Lord brought us out of darkness, okay? This is 1 Peter 2 and 9. And it says, but ye are a chosen generation. You see, the Lord have chosen who? Israel. All right, he have not dealt so with any other nation. A royal priesthood and holy nation. A holy nation means separate. All right. Pure. You see that? That what type of nation the 12 tribes are, man. You so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, man. All right, a holy nation. All right, but for our disobedience, what happened? The Lord brought us down, man. But now, what the Lord doing? He gathering us back. All right, as the scripture have said, man. Though he gathered us, he scattered us. He gonna what? He gonna gather us, man. All right, but it's just a process that we had to go through. You know what I'm saying, to get into the kingdom of heaven, which is temptations. All right, a peculiar people that you should show forth praise of him who have called you out of darkness until his marvelous light. You see, so we got to show forth his praise. You see that? So going back into Michael's, all right, going back into Michael's 7 and 9. All right, it said to show forth his praises. It says what? Show forth his praises, and to him he called out of darkness to what? His marvelous light. You see that? So how can you show forth the Lord's praises? All right, by enduring, all right, and continuing in what you've been taught. This this Psalms Psalms 30 and 5. All right. It says, for his anger endured but for a moment. You see that? That's the Lord. All right. We went through the hardcore punishment, man, so to speak, when we was in slavery. Look how many captivity Israel been in, all right, since the beginning, when you follow about the Assyrian captivity. Look how many captivities when you just add all of them up. Jake been in. How many nations rule over Jake, man? But guess what? All that was but for a moment. You see that? And his favor is what is life. And that's what the Lord have promised us. Everlasting life, man. But guess what? You got to endure the temptation. You gotta endure the fire. You see, and you're gonna enjoy life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy coming what in the morning. All right, that's why it's a blessing that the Lord. Let me get that real quick. Uh, what that is? First Corinthians, Second Corinthians 4:17. That's why it's a blessing. This is First Second Corinthians 4:17. It says what? Uh, for I started 16. For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish, yet the inward man are well renewed day by day. Why? Through the affliction. See, that was the Lord doing. Like I say, the Lord is molding us. All right, He molding us to be king. So guess what? That outward man gonna perish. All right, and the inward man gonna be renewed. Why? Because the Lord is testing. He is taking all the filth and the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not. You know what I'm saying? Wanted when you do gold and silver, man. All right, because it's so much that you have to do when you try to purify gold. All right, so much that it's a lot of saying processing going on. But that's what the Lord doing. That's why I say renew day by day. For our light affliction, all right, the hell that we catching, which is but for a moment. You see that? But for a moment. Working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, which is what? The kingdom of heaven. You see? So when you're going back into, all right, so like so when you're going back into it, the purification is only what? Working for us a far more exceeding eternal glory, which is what? Everlasting. All right, immortality. You see, that's what the light affliction doing, man. Okay. All right, this I'm gonna get I should stay on this giant. We get Proverbs. Yeah, I just started working on this one. Proverbs 16 and 22. All right. All right. And it says, understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it. But the instruction of fools is what is folly. But the understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it. You see that? And what the Lord said, without that getting what? Get understanding. You see? Because you got to understand first what you're involved in. You know what I'm saying? Then when you understand what you're involved in, then you start to see. And that's when the wisdom kick in. All right. But first you have to get the understanding. All right. Why is the Lord coming back? Who we are. You got to understand those things. Who the enemy is. You see? How's this? How's that? You got to get that understanding. All right. But it said, but the instruction of fools is what? Folly. And that's what you have for the other Israelite camps. All right. But the understanding that the apostles give, all right, it's a wellspring unto life. You see? So catching hell, you got to understand why you're catching hell. We've been through why we're catching hell because we disobeyed. So you had the understanding, you well off. All right, when you catching hell. You see, because knowing it is half of the battle. All right? Just knowing why you're catching hell is half of the battle, man. Because one thing about it, you more relief. You know, because everybody is scared of the unknown, man. All right. But let me get this last precept. And I just want to just expound on this, you know, be like a exhortation, so to speak, just on this verse. All right. Hold on real quick. All right. It says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, and I understood as a child. And I what? thought as a child. We was in the world. You know, we was in the world. We win a man. You know, granddad and them had certain things. You know, they were more man than these times. You know, back then, than on granddad and them. You know, but when I was a child, I spoke as a child, having an understanding of America. All right, live life, happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? You did everything America trained you and framed you to do. You see, that was as a child, man. But when I became a man, when what? When the Lord, all right, brought us out of darkness to His marvelous light, that's when you became a man. All right, and it said, "I put away what childish things." So you got to put away the ways of this world, because the so-called white man, when he don't want us ahead, all right, his main objective is to keep you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanics in the bind, man. All right, that's his lot. He is the Most High whooping stick. All right, he the one that put the hell on us through Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So now you got the truth. You gotta what? You gotta think as a man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta put away childish things, because now we got the truth. The truth is out here. Hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You got a chance to be a king. You got a chance to rule. You got a chance to be delivered. So you gotta put away them childish thoughts, man. You know, and gird your loins up like a man. All right, and endure all things but the elect's sake, but we can get up out of here, man. You know, I know it ain't gonna happen overnight, but long as you got that process in your head, you meditating and you praying on it, the Lord gonna see you through that, man. All right. So with that, man, that's all I had. I hope your brothers and sisters was edified. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we give all honor, glory, and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash. Hey, double honor to our elders and peace and blessing. Hopefully, let. Till next time, I say Shalom, Abba, Bob, Rock, man. DTA, baby.